Yo, what's going on? What's happening, y'all? What up, YouTube? I'm back. First thing, let's clean up some stuff with the network. Man, it looks like we're going to be on a long little break with the my power reverberations and my BMFs because 50 and Stars severed ties, parted ways. It was the end of the contract. No hard feelings, but 50 got to find a new home. So you can't negotiate like that when you have a home. That'll be bad business. So he had to wait till he was done. But they say that Power Book 2 Ghost was done filming. I'm sure BMF has been done. I know BMF, they were talking about January because now they have the BMF documentary. It's going to show the whole story. Then after that, you're going to go into season 2. Power Book 2 Ghost usually comes on the first season as well. It came on in like November, possibly. No, it was like January. So we got to see. Yeah, that came on like in January because it's after Ghost and all that stuff. So we got to see what's going on and where it's going to go. But we might not have any more 50 series on Stars, the former home, BMF or Power until the new year, possibly. So it's something to look at. But those of you that need your fix, I just did my Raising Canaan episode 210. If you don't know, now you know. So that was dope. You know what I mean? So, man, it made me wish I would have, you know what I'm saying, delved a little bit deeper. But I did the best I could for that episode. So I just want to give y'all heads up on the network. Also, check out the Instagram shorts. You know what I mean? Got to promote the network. I'm out here at KITKP, Confidence in the Klutch Productions. All the music you hear curated by me, whether if I was a mouse clicker back in the day or I'm actually on the machine with the tap, finding the sample, chopping the sample up, changing the octave, doing what everybody else do, going to Splice, going to Loop Cloud, playing a little bit my own. Once I learn how to play the piano, y'all in trouble, yo. Y'all in trouble, y'all. All right, there's no life accused as a teacher. We'll get into the coaching shit because basketball start in a minute. So let's do this. Let's pick our beat like we usually do and jump right into it, yo. First thing. Yo, the Kanye shit. You can't talk about, and I'm talking to black people. I'm talking about black people. You can't talk about LGBTQIA or Jewish people. But you can say whatever you want to about a nigga, a black person, a Mexican, whatever you want to say, right? You can use all the racial epithets. Nothing hits like nigga. Nothing. Not wetback, not hunky, not cracker, not kike, not spick, none of that. Nigger. Nothing hits harder than nigger. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, yo. Standing on it. So, with that being said, you can't say nothing about nobody else, but you can say whatever you want to about black people in America. Right? You can have freedom of speech, but you can't be anti-Semitic in your freedom of speech. But what about anti-black? Well, black people call each other niggas. This niggas, not nigger. And if that's going to get y'all to get off our ass, should we need to stop saying nigga because y'all feel like if we call each other niggas, we don't respect each other, that we shouldn't, that they can call us niggers because it's almost the same word? Y'all know what we going to tell y'all. Right. So, here's the thing. Learn the rules. Learn the rules, Kanye. If this is what it's set up as to be, we need you to buck the system like that if that's what you want to do to prove a point or to make moves with the system. Ownership is everything, though. Right? With Gay getting dropped by everyone, everywhere, he has nowhere to go except where his investments were, right? If they want to fuck with him now, or the real estate, or, the silent shit. I'm part of this, I'm part of that, I'm part of, you know what I mean? That's where he got to go with his money because he got to come ground up all the way now. People cut his water off. Like I previously stated, the worst shit Kanye said, in my opinion, was the shit about Big Floyd because you talking ill of the dead, and that's not what the fuck happened. Now, if you're talking about a group of people and generalizing the statement and going DEFCON 3 on the defense because you feel like the Jewish people are in control of the media that you're a part of, that's his opinion, right? But you can have your own opinion, but you can't have your own facts. Now, if you want to say Jewish people control different studio houses, different recording houses and all that, if that's a fact, he wasn't wrong. If he said they silence him, they silence others, and they can't silence him, he was not wrong. Kanye still talking this shit, so that's his truth. But his truth don't make everybody else's truth. It don't make my truth. But if I understand why he's doing something or what he was going through, I understand. That's not anti-Semitic. That's understanding why he chose to do what he did. You know what I mean? People get so caught up and scared with what you can say, what you can't say about Jewish people. And I don't understand why. I don't understand why. Because you can say whatever you want to about black people. We ain't got no anti-black. Ain't nothing going down. You can say whatever you want to, right? You can say nigger and get. You can say nigger and get forgiven. You know what I mean? But let you say one thing about Jewish people or gay people, this take a long time to come back from that shit. I don't like that shit. So yeah, just proved his statements are true then, right? If he gets all the shit taken away because he said something about the Jewish people, because they said they're taking shit away for his anti-Semitic views. It didn't say we taking shit away because he spoke ill of the dead with George Floyd and his facts wasn't motherfucking straight. It was an opinion because the man had 2 autopsies on his body and none of that shit said he died of a fentanyl overdose. He died from having a knee on his motherfucking neck for over 9 minutes. I don't want to hear that shit. What did Kanye in his truth prove? He proved that when he comes at the Jewish gatekeepers, they will shut you down. That's what he proved for him, right? Other people can speak of the Jewish people and say things and they don't get shut down. Kanye got shut down. Why? Because he's a little belligerent and crazy with it. So did they shut him down? That's the question I'm posing to everybody. Let me know in the comments. Did they shut him down, right? Because he was anti-Semitic, but he could be anti-black all day. Slavery was a choice, fuck Harriet Tubman, all this shit. He could say all this. There ain't nobody shut him down for that. So if the Jewish people, if the black people don't have enough power to shut all this shit down, but when you say something about Jewish people, he can't get it shut down, what does that mean to y'all? What you thinking hats on, man? Chase Bank, Creative Arts Agency, CAA, Balenciaga, Gap, Foot Locker, Def Jam, who house good music, Adidas, Donda Sports, lost Jaylen Brown and Aaron Donald, all have ended partnerships with Ye over being anti-Semitic, saying, I'm going DEFCON 3 on the Jewish people controlling the media. Damn. You can say plenty foul shit against black people, ain't nothing happened to them. Nobody stood up for us. Man, it's crazy. Y'all let me know in the comments, man. I don't know if I'm bugging. All right, jumping to NFL, man. I actually was able to sit around on Sunday because I kind of got everything together with the Power podcast and how it was going. It still didn't release at the proper time, but I had everything almost done. That the games I was watching was kind of cool, but I'm just not feeling football this year. I'm not. To me, sit down. I haven't watched a whole game from beginning to end. You know what I mean? The games are now starting to mean a little bit more, so I probably will. I don't like beginning, middle football. I like the end and the playoff football because this is, I just don't like it. And I'm probably guilty of basing it upon the fantasy scores. Like, 'cause one league I'm second, the other league I'm like fifth in my division. So, I mean, I'm 2 out of 4 in one league in my division and fifth out of 5 in the other one. So in the conference in the clutch position. So when you look at that, hell no, I don't care about no damn football. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about no football when it come down to it though. But it's all good. We finna see now. Shit finna get heavy though. Some of these games finna get heavy. All right, so we just jump into our power rankings because from the little shit I did see, I watched my highlights, I watched the red zone, I try to see, keep abreast, watch my fantasy shit. I know what the fuck is going on though. So coming in at number 6, we got the Cowboys at 5-2, third in NFC East, 29th in total defense, 6th in total offense. 6th in total defense, second in turnover differential. Number 5, the Giants, 6-1, second in the NFC East, 19th in total offense, 19th in total defense, 8th in turnover differential. The Vikings, Minnesota, 5-1, first in the NFC North, 18th in total defense, 27th in total 18th in total offense. I don't know why I want to say defense because I'm a defensive person first. It needs a defense first. I got to switch this. 27th in total defense, 5th in turnover differential. The Chiefs, number 3, 5-2. First in AFC West, 2nd in total offense, 25th in total defense, 17th in turnover differential. Number 2, the Bills, 5-1, first in AFC East, 1st in total offense, 1st in total defense, 6th in turnover differential. And the Eagles, 6-0, 1st in the NFC East, 5th in total offense, 4th in total defense, 1st in turnover differential. Cowboys, Giants, Vikings, Chiefs, Bills, Eagles, blah, 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 blah. All right. Now, I've been watching some basketball, though. Y'all know this is a basketball podcast first, right? Y'all know that already. It's a basketball podcast first. So, Wednesday, right? We're going into week 2. Yo, whatever, Pistons, Corey Joseph, right? I don't know why he would try to take the charge right there on Banchero, but Blanco, you know what I mean? Like, yo, man, it was ridiculous. And I was watching, seeing Cat throwing lobs to Gobert and shit. I'm like, yo, this gonna be crazy, like just as the scene goes through. But man, Ben Simmons, like last week, he couldn't do shit with Zion except 4 points, 5 rebounds, and fouling out. Watching Ben Simmons games, it ain't looking good, y'all. Like that mental, he needs a confidence coach. I need to holler at him. He needs a confidence coach to help him get through the mental blocks. Because maybe the psychologist ain't working. He just need a real ass cat to holler at him, let him know what he need to do, hold him accountable, man. Fuck all that clinical shit. Let's just talk. He need a mentor. Let me be his mentor. I got you, Ben. Holler at me. Confidence in the Clutch. KITKG. Confidence in the Clutch group. That's the consultant, right? Yo, Ja is the motherfucking truth. Like, for real. Ja's fucking amazing, man. Please, I know that brother, he fly through the air like Allen Iverson, do all this shit, like Allen Iverson with hops and shit. Like, yo, man, please, man, just let his body hold up. He blocked the shot last week, then went down and dropped a dime. He's dynamic as fuck. So then like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, that was all last Wednesday. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I really didn't get into it that much. But Sunday, yo, Bron, yo, you got to be accountable. You got to be accountable for the shit. The question from ESPN's Dad McManaman was like, do you support going for the 2-for-1 when y'all had a lead? Hell no. We was up 1. We don't need no 2-for-1 shot because they go down and hit the tray, we down 2. They go down and hit the 2, we down 1. What do we don't need? We just need to get a quality shot. That's not a bad question. He didn't ask you to name someone, but you know what I'm saying? If Russ took a bad shot, he took a bad shot. This is not the media against Russ per se with that question. Right? That was a basketball. Like, if we can't ask you what the fuck Russ doing in the game, then like, man, we gotta chill, man. You know what I mean? But if it didn't fit, make it fit, Bron. Like, you can't. He earned the right by being on the floor, right, to take that shot if he wanted to. The ball was in his hands. But for Bron talking about, I'm not gonna be with this Russell Westbrook media narrative and all that shit. That ain't what they asked you. They asked you, do you support going for 2-for-1 when y'all got the lead? So you telling me if somebody else took the shot, you would have said, no, I probably would have. The ball wasn't in my hands. All he had to do was say the ball wasn't in his hands. It was in Russ' hands. But Russ earned the right. That ain't saying nothing bad, but like, man, I get it. But that ain't helping Russ. That ain't helping Russ be accountable. Now, you might have told Russ something in the locker room. Like, come on, Russ, yo, whatever. But Russ earned that right being on the floor, right? And everybody out here, yo, leave Russ the fuck alone, man. You know what I'm saying? You fans and shit, leave Russ the fuck alone, man. I seen this shit, you talking crazy. And Russ like, what you say? Oh, nothing, man, you're fucking great. Like, nah, man, you was just talking cash shit. Like, I don't like that, man. Leave Russ the fuck alone, man. Leave Russ the fuck alone, y'all. Now, Darvin, damn. Either stay he's a starter or bring him off the bench. Like Russ ain't going to the crib. Bottom line is Russ's game is his game, fam. He need the ball in his hand. He dynamic. He's slowing down a little bit, but he's still Russ. Put the ball in his hand. Let him create for other motherfuckers. Let him be a streaky shooter. Let him go wild. The Lakers ain't the team for him. It ain't got shit to do with Russell Westbrook's game. He's on the wrong team. So if he's on the wrong team, man, y'all got to move my brother. Don't just, you know what I mean? Everybody, I understand everybody got Russell Westbrook and all this shit, but just move Russ then. That's all I'm saying. Move Russ. Because leave Russ the fuck alone. You know what I mean? That's for real. Russ's game has been like this. We can say he hasn't worked on his shooting. I get he ain't never had to any motherfucking Hall of Famer. How about that? It's crazy. I wish Russ worked on his shooting, though. But maybe he is. Maybe that's just the best he can do. Like, let him play, y'all. Let him play it. You know what I mean? Let him play his game. If he didn't fit, trade him. At this point, I would trade AD, to tell you the truth. Because, shit, AD ain't taking over for Bron, right? Making Bron have to work so hard. He's not filling the gaps for Russ to make Russ shit not even look so bad. And we can get more for AD than Russ. We can rebuild. The rebuild starts now. LeBron gonna pass Kareem in his Laker uniform. That's about it. But the rebuild starts right now. What's the sense of packaging a 27 and a 29 draft pick to send Russ for somebody to take him off his hands when he come off our books next year for $47 million, and we can trade AD, get a whole bunch for AD, get Kyrie with Bron, Russ gone. It makes no sense. Ride this shit out. And they might figure it out. Darvin Ham might figure this shit out. What if Russ be like, you know what? I'm coming off the bench, man. I'm coming off the bench as long as I get my 34 minutes a game type shit, right? I'm coming off the bench. Let me get 34, however many minutes. How many minutes Russ playing this year? That's what I need to see. Fuck it, man. Let's do it, man. How many minutes? Let's see how many minutes Russ playing this year, man. That leave Russ alone, man. I'm telling you, cuz. Let me see, what is he averaging? Let me see. Stats. Russ is averaging. Oh shit. Russ averaging 28 minutes a game, fam. So shit. Russ can get 30, 33 out of the 48. Then bring him off the bench. Just Russ. Hey, Russ, get these motherfuckers on your bench. Just come off the bench, because I know you never came off the bench. But shit, you see what it did for Carmelo. See what it did for Vince. T-Mac. Other cats came off the bench, man. Iverson wasn't going to come off the bench. I get it, fam. You got to do what you got to do just to keep your value high. Because next year, motherfucker might not want you because you ain't want to come off the bench. Unless you going to somebody that just want to sell Russ book tickets and unit and jerseys, fam. I just want Russ to play. He earned the right, man. He earned the right. But if we move AD, Russ come off the books, we get a lot. AD got us that chip we got. We gave up a lot to give him. We gave up our depth. We got Russ. We could have kept Caruso. We could have kept KCP. We could have kept Kuzma. We could have kept all them and got my man from man, that's at the Pacers right now. I don't get it. We gambled and did good the 1 year with the free agency. Then we didn't do so well. So AD and Russ for Ben and Kai. AD and Russ for Ben and Kai right now. It makes sense for both teams. AD and Russ for Ben and Kai. Who said that? Who said it on the show on Fox this summer? We talked about it earlier. AD and Russ for Ben and Kai. That makes sense for me, man. All right, if we rolling. I'm rolling with it. All right, Monday, what happened Monday? Nets versus Grizzlies. Okay, hey, yo, Ja got the inbound on a roll, right? The game clock started, but not the shot clock. 20 seconds went off the fucking game clock. Then Ben Simmons fouled him at the half. You on the island out there. You got 5 fouls, Ben. Come on, man. You know if you touch him, he getting superstar calls now, Ben. You ain't getting them calls he getting. You know what I mean? Shaking my head. Ben complained post-game, talking about how physical Memphis played, and they reciprocated. You know what I mean? The thing is, the most physical team gets the calls. So if Memphis was physical out the jump, Ben, that's why you got that call against you, because they was playing physical out the gate, and y'all wasn't. The Grillz set the tone with their physicality and got everything. So then earlier in the game, Ben got a tech with Ja. Ben stated post-game, I thought it was just a part of basketball. Well, quote, I thought it was just a part of basketball. People have emotions. I didn't cuss at him. I didn't call him anything. I just said it was a bullshit call, which it was. End quote. Ben, you can't tell the refs their call was bullshit. I don't care. The one technical I got in, when did I get that technical? That was in 2010. My first year as a head coach. We was getting blown out. Fuck it. It was a game. We just helped somebody on the schedule with. And I told him, I said, hey, man, this is some bullshit. I just want to see how far it takes to get a technical foul. And I said, man, this is some bullshit. He gave me a tag. We was laughing. Because I just wanted to see how. So if I can't say this some bullshit to the ref, Ben, you can't say this some bullshit to the ref, fam. That's all I'm trying to say, man. Oh, man, that's funny. That's a tech at every level, G. And then Ja hit the backup long-ass tray on Kai to steal the game. That was a good-ass game. Grillz won 134-124. Bane had 38, 8-11 from Trey Ball land, 7-1. Ja had 38, 8-7. KD had 37, 5-4. Kai had 37, 8-5. Ben didn't have shit. 80 and Russ for Ben and Kai. Right now, straight up, no picks. All right. Last night, Pelicans beat the Mavs without Zion, Ingram, and Jones Cat. That don't look good. The Mavs don't look good. I know my man wanted to go to New York, but Jalen Brunson, but man, they don't look good. They ain't. I know Hardaway Jr. didn't play, but they still didn't look good. Yeah, then after that, the Warriors and Suns were like, "Oh, this could be a good ass game," and it was a good ass game for a while. But the Suns ended up beating the Warriors 134-105. Klay talking mad shit to Book in the third quarter, got attacked, then got ejected. And like, damn, but he was walking around like, yeah, motherfucker, like, fuck yeah, motherfucker, ooh, yeah, I got 4, motherfucker. Like, man, Booker was like, man, I don't care about that shit. But it was all good post game. He's like, I love Klay, but man, we gonna go back and forth, man. I love that. But when Klay got ejected, right? After he got ejected, Phoenix went on 51-28 run. It was like a 2-point game. They didn't look good without Klay, fam. They ain't look good without Klay. So this season so far, 2 weeks, right? This has been high-level basketball, mid-season, headed to the postseason type of play. Very excited. I'm going to keep on saying that. It's very exciting. Now, I wonder when they're going to hit that brick wall and the games get sloppy and terrible. Like, you got to be who you watch. But when you play the teams that's championship contenders, they playing like that shit. Like, I can't wait till tonight. I got a basketball meeting. But the Nets and the Bucks in the mill, man. And then Lakers and the Nuggets, I'm watching that. Yo, I would be remiss if I don't talk about Brittney Griner. BG, yo, it is what it is at this point in time, baby. Hold your head. Keep praying. We praying for you. You know what I mean? Prayer changes perception, Britt. Like, just keep on going, baby, because this is some bullshit. But our crimes and punishment don't mean shit in another country, right? What we would do here doesn't mean shit. These are all political games, Brittney. You made a mistake. It wasn't that serious. I'm glad you said, you know, people that have been in the jail that you done been in for harsher shit and they done got out. So let me read y'all something per ESPN. U.S. officials declared her to be wrongfully detained in May and began seeking a prisoner swap with Russia for Griner, former U.S. Marine Paul Whelan, who has been held in Russia since December 2018. Officials said the State Department offered to trade Victor Bout, a convicted arms dealer serving a 25-year sentence in the United States. Bout has been in U.S. custody since 2008, but officials have said Russia has not made a serious counteroffer and has requested the return of a man the United States doesn't have in custody, Vadim Kryskov, who is currently in a German prison on a murder conviction. Right. Political pawn, political games. It was bullshit. It's bullshit. I want y'all to tell. I got it. Hold up. Let me tell. Hold up. Make sure. Mr. Donald Trump, can you go get BG for us, please? Can you go get him from your guy Putin? Donald, please. Just please bring her home, Donald. For real, Donald. Can you go get her for us, Mr. Trump? I think you can, sir. Please go get Brittney for us. I don't know why ain't nobody asked you, but we should ask you. Because if Putin doesn't want to do anything because he don't want to give Biden any type of favor, you know, when we going through our midterm elections, what bigger favor would you get, Mr. Trump, if you bring home 2 hostages, right, from Russia? Y'all don't think that'll improve Donald Trump and Republicans' ratings at this moment right here if Trump don't go ahead and bring them people home before the midterms? Y'all don't think that might be part of the game? Let me know in the comments, baby. All right. Let's get into these Confidence in the Klutch NBA Top 6 Week 2 Power Rankings. Let's do it, baby. Number 6, Blazers, 4-0. Whoa. First in the West, 7th in point differential, 9th in defensive rating, 6th in offensive rating, baby. We got the Warriors, 2-2, 5th in the West, 10th point differential, 15th in defensive rating, 12th in offensive rating. Haha. Number 4, the Suns, 3-1, 5th in the West, 8th in point differential, 6th in defensive rating, 17th in offensive rating. Celtics, 3-1, 2nd in the East, 13th point differential, 26th in defensive rating, 2nd in offensive rating. Number 2, the Grizzlies, 3-1, 2nd in the West, 23rd in point differential, 28th in defensive rating, 8th in offensive rating. And number 1, the Bucks, 2-0, 1st in the East, 5th in point differential, 1st in defensive rating, 18th in offensive rating. Let's do it. Blazers, Warriors, Suns, Celtics, Grizzlies, and the Bucks, y'all. Yay. Yo, DJ Drama on the motherfucking tear. That Jeezy is fire. That Snoop is fire, right? Both of them is fire, yo. You drop them both on the same day. He got Westside Gun dropping this Friday, man. Gangsta Grillz. That Jeezy fire, though. That Jeezy fire, that Snoop, them drums. The drums on the Jeezy and the Snoop is man, put me back in the studio on a whole new mindset. Like, I'm at the point now where, like, I listen to drum. I move my finger drumming. Like, yo, man, I'm just gonna have a whole bunch of drums and just put them with different songs and make it easy. Instead of sitting there recreating. Sometimes when you hear the sample, you already know what the drum's gonna be like, but I guess that, I mean, yeah. So we all good, man. But yeah, shout out to DJ Drama, man. That's it, y'all. Much love. Thank you for the support. Yeah, I mean, y'all know what y'all need to do. Get your confidence together. Get your clutch together. Support your own black-owned media. Listen to and follow the network on various platforms, baby. ConfidenceInTheClutch.podbean.com, or wherever you listen to your podcast. Search Confidence in the Clutch. Follow, share, rate, and review what's important. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at KITK. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Clutch. Haha. Weekly, Donald Nelson. That's me, baby. Deezy, Deezas, Deezos, Don P, Don D. Host Confidence in the Clutch podcast with Donald Nelson. The Confidence in the Clutch podcast about sports, entertainment, music, culture, and society. Have a safe and healthy night, y'all. If you're listening during the daytime, create a great day on purpose. We up out this joint. Peace. Yeah. Confidence in the Clutch Productions, baby. Peace. Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence.
4, 5, 6.
In the clutch.
Confidence.